City News everywhere.
We're not taking any chances this year.
The spring melt is well underway in Winnipeg, and as thousands of gallons of water dumps into the city's drainage and sewer systems, some in the city are getting prepared. Loading sandbags into the back of his truck on Tuesday morning, William Porter preparing to help his daughter with any flooding. After having issues last spring, they're preparing for better outcomes.
Hoping they're going to be better.
Cars were lined up at 960 Thomas, where the city is distributing free sandbags. On Tuesday, more than 45 people had loaded up before noon. On Monday, the first day of operation, more than 120 residents stopped by. Porter says it's important the city helps residents stay dry and anticipates the massive hill of sandbags at the facility will shrink in the coming days.
Well, it's a very good start. Trying to find the sand and the bags and everything is almost impossible. Probably in about another week, it'll be almost impossible anywhere to get the stuff.
Today I'm just taking 10, but if I need more than this, I can come back, so that's great too.
Palwinder Carr was on site with her little one to grab some of the flood mitigation tools. As she says, last year, the spring melt brought with it some water into her home.
Last year we have a water damage, so I want to put around my house, so I'm thankful for that.
Working among the pile was Terry Hunstead, and he thinks with warmer weather on the way, Wednesday could see temps climb to a high of 15 Celsius. Time is of the essence.
It's going to melt fast, and they're going to need sandbags.
Some experts in the city say now is the time to check in or invest in flood mitigation at home, like sub pump.
It's always essential, especially in Winnipeg.
Colin Barrell with We Love Plumbing says checking the floats and ensuring your drainage paths are clear is critical this time of year.
So this year on the snow side, it looks like it's not too bad. It's been more of a slower melt up until this week, which has been great. I have had a few people calling for some flooding in their basements due to weeping tiles overflowing into the basement, a little bit of sewer backups, that type scenario.
And while the water is already flowing, Barrell says there is still time to take action.
This week, next week would probably be your last opportunity.
On Tuesday afternoon, the province said river flows and levels are set to increase in the coming days, but remain consistent with the March flood outlook, which indicated there is a major flood risk for the Red River Basin, but a low risk of flooding for most other Manitoba basins. In Winnipeg, Modjeski, City News.